If you understand this diagram that's on the computer screen in front of you, your life can change radically. And I know this because I've done it with my own life. And I am not even producing the content that is acting as the funnel to make this money and to generate this level of business. I'm simply orchestrating this in the background as other people make the content. But this is, in essence, your process, your modus operandi, and your vehicle to use an Instagram page to make more money than your favorite influencer. This can be the way that you free yourself from financial stress by adding an extra grand or two per month as a side hustle income. Or I know people who are doing £1 million a month doing this because I'm in the same mentorships as them. They're stratospherically beyond where me and my business partner are at, but they're using the same vehicle. What they've done is this. They're using the same vehicle, but they have increased the percentages of people who move down this funnel, enter into the funnel, and come into yours or their sales process. So I'm going to explain what this means to you guys as promised, okay? So this wave of attention that you're looking at over here, and forgive me for this artwork, I was no good at art in school. That was one of the classes that I was consistently getting kicked out of, but hey, we all have them, don't we? This wave of attention here, these thin lines, these are the lines that represent people who are just never going to be interested in what you have to sell. It doesn't matter. Like I was telling my girlfriend about this diagram before, and she's big into Molly May. Now, Molly May could post the most captivating, amazing copyright, high social proof post about, is it Maybe? Is that the company she runs? Maybe, yeah. And I wouldn't be interested. So me, one of these thin, straggly lines, as I'm scrolling Instagram, which is what this wave represents, I'm scrolling, I'm using my phone. No matter the fact that I come into contact with her funnel, I just scroll right past it because it's not interesting to me at all. All right. My girlfriend, however, that is interesting to her. Yeah. So she is one of these thicker lines. Now, you'll see that this thicker line here, this is actually directly connected, well, it was a second ago, directly connected to one of the lines that enters down the funnel. And these lines that enter down the funnel represent your target market and ideal client profile. The content that you make doesn't need to worry about people like me in regards to the Molly May. It doesn't need to worry about people who are never going to buy your products and services. You need to make the most engaging content for your ideal client and your target market because they're the only people who are ever going to enter down your funnel. So don't worry about broad, unspecific, non-offensive, non-combative and non-controversial content. Worry about speaking to the pain points, desires, ambitions, goals, traumas, childhood thoughts, and true motivational drives of your ideal client profile. You make content that is engagement based. You will pull these people out of an infinite scroll, out of the ether, and out of just using Instagram. You will pull them into your sales funnel. And how do we represent when people are pulled into your sales funnel? Well, it's any one of the engagement metrics. They may follow you, save a post, or consistently watch and engage, resulting eventually in a follow and an engaged client. Now, that represents the success of the engagement-based pieces that you make. The engagement-based pieces are the pieces of content that break out of your current audience, all right, and trigger a new audience coming into your following, right? When that new audience comes into your following, they enter the funnel. And the only way for a new audience to come into your following is for you to make content that is so good that the Instagram algorithm pushes it out into this wave of attention to suck the attention into what you're doing. Now, if someone comes into your sales funnel or your following because you have made a piece of content that fantastically speaks to a pain point that they have, They have entered into your funnel. They've entered into a position where, by delivering high value based pieces of content that deliver specific solutions to specific problems, high value, high social proof, and high trust content, you now have the makings of a lead. Okay? Now, you can only deliver value based pieces of content to people who are consistently watching your content. The more people who come into your sales funnel because of the engagement-based pieces you make, the more people who are going to be consistently watching your content. The more people who are consistently watching your content, the more value you have to provide to people, or should I say, the more people you have to provide value to. The value-based pieces are going to make up the majority of your clients. This is the real workhorse of your content plan. This is the content that you are going to produce that takes someone from a dormant follower who liked one post to viewing you as an authority within the industry. So what are the results that we are looking for the value-based pieces? We're looking to build trust, to demonstrate social proof, to solidify yourself as an authority, and to create an emotional connection. Now, you create that emotional connection with your followers by doing a number of things. By bringing them along on a story, on a narrative, on a shared mission, on an objective, and to craft an identity with you. You create an emotional connection with your followers by letting them know that you are one of them. You create an emotional connection with your followers by being vulnerable and showing that you know them on a deep level, because you're speaking about problems that are specific to them, not specific to the broad market. You're speaking about desires that are specific to them, not to the broad market. You're speaking about pain points, aspirations, goals, dreams, likewise interests that are specific to them. And if you do this well enough, if you produce enough value-based pieces well enough, okay, that are hitting enough people because you've brought enough engaged followers into your funnel, then every 5 to 10% of posts that you produce are going to be conversion-based pieces that work on taking the people who are now engaged followers and showing them, you can work with me. You can join our priority list. You can click the link in the bio to book a consultation to work with me. Look at all the great work I'm doing. Work with me. And you give them an opportunity to work with you. And because you've given them so much value and you've nurtured such a strong connection with them through the value-based pieces that you've been giving, when you post those few and far between conversion-based pieces, guess what's going to happen? People are going to come into your sales process. It is as simple as that even such a poorly drawn diagram can actually explain how this works. It's that simple. Okay? Do you know what we do at AEP Media? We do this. We increase the percentage of people who move down this funnel, enter the funnel and come into your sales process. We don't just do awareness here. Awareness on its own is useless. I'm aware that there are houses up and down this street, but they mean nothing to me. All right? The houses that I'm aware of up and down this street, truly aware of, and that mean something to me, are the ones that I could potentially move into. All right? They have something that is specifically important to me. Just producing content for content's sake is not going to cause this to happen. Producing content that works specifically on a strategy to build trust, demonstrate social proof, certify yourself as an authority, and create an emotional connection with your followers. That's what you need to do. That's not content for content's sake. Can you see how the majority of the selling happens here? And that bringing people into your sales process, whatever they may be, to the point where you can deliver it, when you can deliver a product to them, is absolutely impossible unless you take the infinite attention that exists on social media and through sheer will, craftsmanship, beautiful copywriting, your will to learn and determination, pulling them into a funnel that you can sell them stuff to as an end goal. That's what we make possible for our clients. Okay? Now, When you bring people into your sales process, I'll just demonstrate what our sales process is to you. What I'm doing right now is I'm delivering value to you. So you're probably, hopefully, here because you follow us and you're watching our stuff and you've either been redirected from our Instagram or come from our YouTube, which we truly appreciate. So I'm in the process of trying to deliver as much value as possible. Now, hopefully you who are watching this are at some point going to come into our are going to watch a conversion-based piece of mine where I give you an opportunity to work with us, or by clicking the link in our bio, or by applying to work with us, you may come into our sales funnel. Our sales process, sorry. Now, our sales process is you book a call. 60% of the people who book a call show up. 40% of the people who show up to the calls end up coming to work with us as a client. And to the people who become a client, they deliver the product. You can, from the infinite amount, there we go, I'm going to draw for you now. From the infinite amount of attention there is online, you can get clients. It's not just you who's going to do it. It's not just me and Kenny who do it. There are hundreds of thousands of people doing this right now. This is why knowledge is the new oil. That's what I've been shouting recently. Knowledge is the new oil. Because you can take attention, stack attention on top of each other like this. Picasso in the works here. Until you get a client. Stack attention. Convert that attention into trust and relationships. And once you've built a relationship up with somebody around a product or service that you can sell to them that is going to alleviate pain from them, you can get clients and make money from Instagram. You can free yourself from the stress of bills. You can easily make, without even thinking too much about it, consistently make $2,000 a month doing this. Without even thinking much about it, you can make more. And I know people using this exact model who don't even have that many followers. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, yes, it's a lot of followers, but they aren't your Kendall Jenners and your Kylie Jenners. They're normal people who have built a following of content that is relevant to the pain points that their target audience have. And they build a community of people who are ready to buy from them. And by consistently repeating the process of making engagement-based pieces, bringing people into the funnel, nurturing the value, oftentimes using conversion-based pieces, they bring people into the sales process, close them, deliver the product, make money from their clients. Hal, it's not that simple. You know, there's more to it than that. Of course, there's more to it than that. But this is as simple as it is. The execution of this is difficult. Knowing how to make engagement-based pieces is fucking difficult. I'm not even very good at doing this. Kenny's fantastic at doing it. I'm good at this, in the bottom half here. Yeah? Making value-based pieces means that you have to have value to give. And in order to have value to give, you have to have a level of expertise or social proof in a field that people want to purchase and that people are interested in consuming content and resources from that field. And then you have to know how to make conversion-based pieces. This is all difficult, but it's doable. You know, going to be a doctor, a surgeon, a lawyer, a barrister, these are all things that are difficult. But because the infrastructure to success within those fields is already predetermined, pre-established, and pre-existing, people believe that it's doable to make 400,000, 500,000, 600,000 a year in those professions, but they don't believe it's doable doing this because they haven't tried it themselves. This is all I've been doing to generate revenue for the last 3 years of my life. And I've been getting better and better and better at doing it to the point where I'm not even now the face of an Instagram page that is using this protocol. But this is why I'm sat in an office now opposite my best friend who we built the business with. Our own office, our own space, our own business, our own lives. This is real, folks. This is real. If you want to be shown by two people who care, yeah, and who have a reputation to prove in this industry, how you can add 1 to 2 to 3 to 10k per month revenue to your business by establishing your personal brand and building content that converts attention into engagement, into clients, click the link in our bio and get to work with us. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I really appreciate it.
Finished.
Yeah, but the loom was being funny again, so let me just I'm creating a really good script for an ad here.